Hey, what's up guys? My name is EQZ and welcome to season 4 of our Vipers FC Creative Club career mode, guys. Last season was our best one ever. I mean, we won the league title, we won the Copa de España, we basically won all the trophies that we possibly could have, essentially. Completed the double. Obviously, we didn't have Champions League or Europa League, or Conference League, any European football, but hopefully that changes because this season we will have it. So hopefully, maybe the treble is on the table. But honestly, at this point, we're looking to secure the Champions League, and honestly, our objective with this club is done. So, this season we're really going for it all. But what a great third season we have with this club. We are going to customize our club like we always do at the beginning of each season, change up our kits just a slight. So it looks to be that we have signed a new deal with none other than Adidas. Okay, it's Adidas, not Adidas. Okay, for all my British people. But we have signed a new deal with Adidas, and we're looking to get some new kits here. And I actually like this kit right here. It's not bad at all for our home kit. So we're gonna make that our home kit. And then for our away kit, once again, Adidas, new sponsor for our kits. We had a contract with Nike. It was only 3 years, and so we re-signed. But we re-signed with Adidas here, and looking for, I'm just kind of looking for like a more interesting, this is actually interesting. We'll use that one for our away kit. And then as always, for our third kit, I always like to go with like just like a random different color. I think we've gone with purple, have we? I think I'm gonna go purple this time, if I'm being honest. We'll go with purple, and let's see what kind of kits they got for Adidas here. Maybe it can just be like a simple one. Nothing too crazy, I think. Let's see here. I actually kind of like this one. Let's do that one. So there it is. So there is our 3 kits for the season with our new sponsor, Adidas. And it's going to be a nice looking kit. We still at the Estadio Vipers. We're not moving there anytime soon. I think we're going to finish pretty much our career with this club at the Estadio Vipers. We want to make it more local, more, we started off as a local club, and here we are in the big leagues competing in the Champions League this season, which is amazing. So there it is. There's a squad as of right now. Honestly, this squad winning the laliga title is pretty shocking to me, but we managed to do it with some superstar players holding us and carrying us some of the way. Overall, as a team, we did a very good. And we're looking to honestly bolster up our squad this season. We're really going to need some good depth this season. And I'm looking to offload a good amount of players here who I think are probably just not going to get anywhere near the team anymore. We had a lot of players come back from loan, but I think at this point, it's just going to be really players seeing the door, if I'm being honest. And let's go ahead and take a look here on who we can actually try to get out of here. So Ledesma, he might become a starter, might become a sub. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have to see what we do with him. Now Costa, we might have to replace Costa this season. He might have to be a player that is gonna be starting the bench, a more veteran player. He's still 27 years old though. So he's in his prime right now. So I don't necessarily want to start benching him, but we're gonna have to look at our options to see which position we really need to fill. We do have Martial, who has played fantastic. He played a couple of games, a good amount of games actually last season, and he did very good. I was actually really impressed with him. So hopefully maybe it says he can play CDM, so maybe we can start putting him more at CDM as well for Cuevas and Downs, which is one of the positions we might need to replace this season. Cuevas, 29 years old. He's about to hit that 30-year mark, so not sure. We might have to get a superstar player. Downs, I think is fine. He's 26. He can still have room for improvement, I believe. So we might have to be able to keep him there. And like Lewis Hall is someone that is gonna have to honestly just get out of the club. He's 20 years old. Put him out on loan, and look at that. He hasn't improved his rating much. A lot of these other players, look at that. Valicius Papa, 65 rated. A lot of these players are just, they're younger than him and they're outgrowing him. So Gudos as well, another player that I think we're gonna unfortunately have to let go. A good servant for the club, but unfortunately just already getting at age, 31 years old. He's not below 70 rated, so gonna have to be someone who might have to get out. Guzman is looking to get a lot of playing time this season. The young Spaniard, 19 years old. He got a good amount last season. He scored a good amount actually as well. So hopefully we can do that. Mikkelsen is an interesting one, guys. I have to say, he's 24 years old, very young still, 78 rated, but hasn't really grown that much as I would have hoped he would have. He's been 78 rated for a good amount of time, I think. So we might have to he might have to become a sub. I'm not sure. As you guys know, Serrano, a veteran of this club. I think I'm gonna have him retire here as well. I mean, it's just good to retire at your, the club you pretty much made your career in. So And we had just a lot of young players who, like Libatsky, unfortunately, I had high hopes for him, but he's 22 years old already, and he's only 70 rated still, so he's just going to have to be shipped out. And my boy Dijk is looking to have a masterclass season, and hopefully he grows up to maybe like a 73, 74 by the end of the season. He will be a good backup player for sure that we can start getting on more and more. He had a good amount of goals last season for the amount of time that he did play. You guys did mention to bring back, there was a Brazilian. I don't remember which Brazilian it was, but you guys told me to bring him back and play him as like a false 9. But I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been this guy. That's the only Brazilian that I see. Because in terms of striking, I don't have a Brazilian that plays striker. I have some wingers. This guy right here, Cruz. I think that's who you guys were talking about. So you guys said to maybe play him more as a false 9, as a backup striker. So we're going to have to see our options. But right now, I'm going to put a lot of these players, a lot of the players that I'm just going to ship out, and some of the players that still need to go out on loan to be here for a couple more seasons. And we're going to see who we can get out. And also, I'm going to check our budget right now. I haven't checked it. So I don't know how much money we have, but we're going to check it right now together. But first, let me see who is going to be shipped out. I think this is the player you guys are talking about, Miguel da Costa. Brazilian left winger. He can also play striker and center forward. So I think that's what you guys are talking about, to play him in a false 9. So we might have to keep him. All these guys I'm actually going to keep, like these young guys who are 60 rated. We might have time. We might have some space for them to play. Some of these wingers, obviously, I have to get rid of. Like Libatsky's unfortunately going to have to get shipped out. This guy, Samaras, I already put him on loan. And then some of these strikers as well. Both of these guys are already 63 and 64 rated. Both the brothers, Dimitri brothers. So I think I might keep these guys just just in case, and we'll see how our options are looking here. But a lot of these players I've already put out for loan and for transfer. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's go to my transfer hub just to show you guys who is transfer listed. So let's go transfer listed. So in terms of transfer listed, who I'm just trying to get some money for, Cristobal Nieto, right back, 20 years old already, 60 rated. There's a better player than him already in that position other than Araujo. So the other guy's going to start backing up Araujo. Obviously, like I said, Libatsky, 22 years old, just really not up to the hype that we hoped that he would have been at. So he's just unfortunately going to have to leave the club. And so is Lewis Hall, 68 rated, 20 years old. I mean, he had some good moments and he had some good moments of growth. But after seeing him out on loan, I don't know if he didn't play a lot or just, but he did not grow that much. And then Gudos, a very, very great servant to the club. Honestly, I really like this guy, man. He came on a lot and he scored a good amount of goals for us, but we just have to make room because I know he's going to want to play. He deserves to play somewhere where he's going to get playing time. And our club is just not going to be it for him anymore. So unfortunately, we're going to have to ship him out. And then in terms of loans, once again, just getting some of these young guys who I think still have a chance, maybe under 20s, basically. Aquino, we have Leroy, Samaras, and then Papa, the younger Papa brother. All these guys getting shipped out. Leroy is probably the only one that I'm kind of hesitant, but we have a lot of cams already as well, so I don't mind shipping them out. But here it is, guys, the final moment you guys have been waiting for. How much money do we have this season? I'm projecting at least 60 million. 60 to 80 million is what I'm projecting. They might give us more. Who knows? Let's see. Can we get 76 million? That's not bad at all. So not too shabby, if I'm being honest. We have something to work with here at least. We can get one really, if we wanted to, we can get one big name player, or we can get like 2 or 3 decently rated players. But at this point, I think it's really just about getting a superstar player to help us to elevate our team. Question is though, I just don't know what position I want to fill. I feel bad replacing any of these guys, if I'm being honest. Ledesma might have to be one, honestly, but in terms of left back, I don't know. Mikkelsen might have to be replaced. Maybe Cuevas at this point as well. 29 years old. He's getting on age, if I'm being honest. So, and guys, I have just found something very, very interesting. Let's see where he can. How do you spell his name? Virgil van Dijk is a free agent right now, guys. 88 rated, still 33 years old. I mean, he's not the youngest, but for the one season that we might need him, can we get this lad, man? He will improve our team massively, and he will be free. So all we'll be spending is the wages. I think I'm gonna do it, guys. I think I'm gonna sign him. Virgil van Dijk will probably be a Viper here soon. Let's go ahead and approach to sign, and let's just get into it, because I honestly think that's just a massive steal. And even his contract might not even be like that expensive. So let's go ahead and take a look. Obviously, this guy's going to be starting for us. He wants a 2-year contract, which is amazing too, because if we need another year. He wants a release clause. I don't want a release clause though. That's the only thing I don't want to include. But it says recommended wage 70k. I'm gonna start at 60 just to see what they say, and they are happy with that. So there it is, guys. Virgil van Dijk has been transferred, and he is now a Viper, and he is now in La Liga with Vipers FC, guys. And what an absolute steal! Look at this guy, 88 rated, man. That is splendid, honestly. He's gonna replace Costa, obviously. Costa is now gonna have to be a bench player, but honestly, I don't mind that. I think Costa has been very great, but like I said, we really need to elevate our team this season, and Virgil van Dijk instantly does that. 88 rated. Costa will go on the bench though. I don't mind putting him on the bench. There it is. So him next to Scalvini hopefully will form a great partnership in the back to back up Ledesma and Araujo as well, with Matt Turner still in the goal. I'm debating also for you to get like a keeper. Matt Turner maybe getting on age. He's a relatively good rating, but maybe we might need to check that out. Alrighty, guys. Now that we've pretty much signed our first signing of the season, Virgil van Dijk at center back, mainly what I'm looking at now is getting players to replace Cuevas and Ledesma at this point. I think those are the two positions that we pretty much need to fill in. I think Cuevas has been really good for us, but obviously, I mean, he's still 29. He's a good age right now, probably his prime. But I mean, like I said, we just need to elevate our squad, and that will give us good depth because Cuevas is still a starter level player. So when we have cup games or like other games that we need to just sim and we don't have our full team, we can put him. Same with Ledesma as well. He's the lowest rated player in the squad. He's always done very good though. He's 26 years old. Maybe he has a little bit more juice in him to get his rating up. But like I said, at this point, we really need to elevate our squad. Alrighty, guys. So I have just gone through and scouted and added a lot of players. So like I said, CDM and left back is what we're looking to replace this season. Now we want to make sure we're able to get two players in those positions that are both, you know, decently rated. So some of these players we probably won't be able to get, like Benacar, way too expensive obviously, but I added him just in case. Some of these other players like Florentino, maybe Ruben Neves. We got Declan Rice, who's gonna probably be too much. Maybe even this guy's Akira Kessie, obviously. So some of these guys we just probably won't be able to afford if we are trying to buy two players. You know, obviously we could afford them, but like I said, and here are the left backs. So we have Berotau, Cucurella, Grimaldo, Avila, and then Christensen from Leicester City. We already know about him. We've played with him in the Leicester City rebuild. He's a pretty good player. Hopefully he's already up to that level. A lot of these players that we could probably try to get, you know. So I'm not really worried about not getting two players at this point. Like, I'm looking, both of these players should probably be like 83 rated each. You know, some of these guys, like the left backs, are probably a little higher rated, 84, 84. I have to still have to wait on the scouting for these guys right here. But like I said, it's looking very good. We can get some very good, decent players for the prices because we do have 73 million, and we might get a little bit of extra money if we sell some of the players that we're trying to get out as well. It's not gonna be a lot. It's probably gonna be at like under 5 million for sure. We'll take whatever we got. Now, right off the bat, the players that I would prefer signing, or that I would be interested in looking at, is Doucouré, obviously from Mali. Look at that, 31 million, very good price tag. 25 years old, he's very young still, and he's already 83 rated. As well as this guy Beltran from Crystal Palace as well. They got some good players over at Crystal Palace right now, but he's a little bit more expensive. I would assume he's just a bit better. And then we have this guy right here, Arambari from Uruguay at Inter, 33 to 39. He's a little bit older, 29 years old, so maybe not someone we want to get. And then Edson Alvarez, obviously I love me my Mexican players, but he's a little bit more expensive, 48 to 57 million. Pretty hefty price tag for usually Mexican players on FIFA don't really go for much, but this guy is I mean, he's really good in real life. I really like him. So in FIFA he's obviously good, 84 rated. 27 years old though, so a little bit older than some of these other guys I was looking at, so that might have to be the deciding factor for us. And then in terms of left back, I don't know, this Gaston Avila guy, his stats look pretty decent, so I'm hoping he's around like a 81, 80 rated, 82, and honestly with that I will be fine. We can buy him because he's 23 years old, he's very young, and then we can use the remaining of the money to actually get a better player here. So that is what I'm looking at, but I have to wait for the scouting reports to come back. In the meantime, we did receive our scouting report for Moises Caicedo. Look at that, 80 rated, 30 to 35 million. That is not bad at all. He's also 23 years old, the youngest CDM I think we have on this list. So he definitely has he has room to improve, and he's already in La Liga, so he's used to the league already. And I believe we have our scouting report back. Look at that. So he's actually 78 rated, so he's a little bit a lower rated player. So that might have to be a little bit of a down right there. Honestly, I'm looking at this guy, Burato. Please help me pronounce his name right. But Burato from Italy, 29 to 34 million, and I think it's probably going to be a good deal, because if we buy him, then we can definitely buy one of these other players for a little bit more money, who's going to be just a little bit better rating, you know, because left back, I honestly think we don't really need the highest rated left backs, you know. So while I would love to get Cucurella or Curemalo 84 rated, you know, they're just too expensive, and I think a left back, it's 80 rated minimum, and I think we're fine. So I think I'm going to sign this guy. Let's go ahead and let's just do it. So we can get him for about 29 to 34 million. His market value is 23 million. So we're going to try to meet halfway there first. Let's see what we can do here. So 23 million. Let's go 25 first. Might be, okay. So they don't accept it. That's fine though. Not too far apart. Let's go 26 and a half. And we should be good with that. And they say 27. Let's go ahead and do 26 flat, and we'll add a sell-on clause. I know lots of people love sell-on clauses there. And there it is. So they have accepted the deal. 26 million for Burato. So let's go ahead and negotiate his wages and make him an official Vipers FC player here. And hopefully we just don't mess up the wages here. But obviously he's going to be a very much starter in our team now. 4 years, no release clause. And he wants quite a bit of bonuses. Let's go ahead and give him that. And let's bump it up there. And that should be good. And there it is. He just has accepted. So Burato from Almeria is going to be a Vipers FC player. And check it out. Here he is. Oh, look, here's Van Dijk, actually. We haven't... there he is, Van Dijk. Shaking the hands of the players. That Balogun is shaking the hand of Balogun. And he's excited. So there it is. And then Pietro Burato from Almeria, 26 million. A very good price tag. He's still relatively young. He's 26 years old. So I don't doubt that he'll have time to grow as well as a player. But there it is, guys. That is our squad so far. Our defense is looking much better and ready for the new season here. If we take a look, that's our defense right now. We have Burato, Van Dijk, Scalvini, and Araujo in the defense, with Matt Turner, of course. And that is a very nice looking squad so far. So now all we need is a CDM, and I'm gonna let you guys decide who I should sign for CDM. Let me know, guys, in the comments. Take a look at the list one more time. These are all the players that we are working with here. We're left with around 40 million, 45 million. So we might have to squeeze some money here, but I'm looking at a couple players that could be good for us. So let me know in the comments down below, guys, who you guys think I should sign for our new CDM spot. And it is official, guys. Kudos has officially been sold for about 1.25 million. Like I said, the money we're going to get from these players is not going to be a lot. So right now we're looking at 47 million in the budget. So like I said, guys, let me know in the comments down below who you guys think I should sign. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Our first episode of season 4. And hopefully we have a great season here with Vipers FC. Next episode, I will announce the player, like the awards. It's not gonna be a separate video this time. I'm just gonna make it into one video, but it's gonna be very quickly at the beginning of the episode. But instead of fan voting, or let me know what you guys want. Do you guys want fan voting again, like I did with Leeds United, or do you guys want me to pick my personal ones? Or we could do both. I could do fan voting, and then I'll pick who I would have preferred to win, or like coaches player, you know, and the fan player, you know, that sort of thing. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. It will really help me decide on what to do. But other than that, guys, that's gonna be it. Leave a comment down below, guys, once again, who you think I should sign for our CDM position to fill in for Cuevas here. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. Remember to subscribe if you are new, guys. We're about 11 subscribers away from 500 subscribers, guys. So let's hit that mark. 500 subscribers is almost there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications to get notified when all my videos go live. Make sure to follow all my social media down in the description below. Check out my Twitch stream as well. I like to stream over at twitch.tv/eqztv. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.